You'll soon see how it goes if you haven't been at these for years. Let's turn to our panel of experts and our celebrity moderator, Howard Mortman, with the wonderful side backdrop, or maybe I should say side drop, with the latkes and the hamantaschen on two pillars. Howard is back for his third tour with us and also fresh off a triumphant tour with his own book, When Rabbis Blessed Congress, which also has one of its many previous existences was as a Jewish Study Center program. So we're very proud of Howard. Howard is, as many of you already know, the C-SPAN's Director of Communications, do I have that right? And a master of this form, both online and off. We have a distinguished panel whom Howard will talk more about. Carol Zawadzki, Maharat Ruth Friedman, Bob Peck, and Ezekiel Emanuel. I am sure that with such a distinguished panel this year, this will be the year we finally get this question answered for good. So take it away, Howard. Thank you all for coming.
Thank you, Amy. I am furiously rewriting my jokes here because you actually told the best one that you didn't come here just for the food. I actually jealous of you for that joke. So anyways, well, it's that time of year. Again, the annual Jewish Study Center Max Tickton Memorial Latke Hamantaschen debate. What a festive mood. We could just feel the energy everywhere. The hamantaschen lights are all up in the shopping centers. The oversized latke scenes are big in the front yards. The bars are promoting happy hour specials. You pour them, we'll drink them. And the new administration has already picked the director of the Office of Hamantaschen Affairs. Great timing. You might remember when we held last year's debate. It was also shortly after a presidential impeachment trial. So we've settled into a nice little routine here. What's different about this year, of course, is this year it's the best parking we've ever had. For those of you who are attending this debate for the first time, yes, we typically hold it in person. This year, like everything else since the world ended, it's virtual. By now, we're all familiar with platforms like Zoom and platforms like Google Meets. By the way, if you're kosher, you don't want to mix your Google Meets with your Google Milks. And we don't use filters, no cat filters and no taco filters. Well, we do use one filter, a fish filter, like a filter fish. Okay. Thank you. Someone's not muted, which goes well with the anchovies, by the way, and the uncle-chovies. A couple quick administrative notes, then we'll get started. For the next hour, you're welcome to do other distracting things like check Instagram and no one will notice. Oh, I'm sorry, that's the Yom Kippur announcement. Another administrative note, if you're looking for the Gleichfelder bar mitzvah, that's the next Zoom over. And if you smell something weird, that's because we finally got rid of the folks who were still lingering around from a few months ago, arguing over applesauce versus sour cream. Now, as you know, this is for charity, so I want to assure you all that every single penny we raise tonight goes for unnecessary administrative overhead. Hopefully tonight you'll be intellectually challenged and entertained, both funny and curious, which is why after this show you might think you attended Temple Bette Midler. All right, yes, what typically is a synagogue setting, tonight might seem more like a comedy club. So it's okay to laugh, lots of laughter. For instance, if this were, say, Temple Har Sinai, we could call it Temple Har Sinai. But tonight it's really about you, the audience. Some of you attending might identify with the pronoun latke. Others might identify with the pronoun hamantaschen. Either way is fine. We welcome all. After all, strong opinions on food. Some look at pastrami and ask, rye. Others look at a stack of pastrami and ask, rye. Actually, since Mars is in the news, if you know all about the stars, but work at a deli, it means in school you studied gastronomy. Clowns who can't eat wheat, they have celiac disease. For latkes, a ruthless leader of potatoes, dictator taught. Every autumn, Jewish lovers of French cuisine sauce go to synagogue to celebrate the High Holidays. And funny hot dogs tell knock-knock worse jokes. And when the debate is over, we hope with all this food talk, you don't end up with an upset stomach. The winner would be like a boxer who wins by a knockout. Call that person And now you know why Congress passes non-binding resolutions. All right, let's get started. Stars of tonight's annual Jewish Study Memorial Latka Hamantasha debate. Of course, tonight's question, which are better? We go first, and we are thrilled to have joining us tonight. Zeke Emanuel is an oncologist and widely cited bioethicist. Zeke is vice provost for global initiatives and chair of the Department of Medical Ethics and Health Policy at University of Pennsylvania. He's a member of President Biden's COVID-19 advisory board and was a healthcare advisor in the Clinton and Obama administrations. Zeke's latest book is Which Country Has the Best World Healthcare? It is a thrill to welcome Dr. Zeke Emanuel. Take it away, Zeke.
Thank you. Wonderful that we would have over 200 people listening